Hello everyone, I'm Estoria and this is Listorica. The last video, Larmaga did a review on God of High School Episode 1. Now I'm going to be talking about Episode 2. If you have just finished Episode 1 and want to hear Larmaga's review, please check it out on our channel because she also gives a brief overview on what God of High School is about. With that said, my spoiler alert is starting now, because I'm going to dive in talking about episode 2. You've been warned. Okay, so episode 1 ended with the clash between Jin and Kang, which would have frustrated me if I didn't have any idea of what was going to happen next, since I've read the manhwa, because I do not like cliffhangers at all, especially if it's during an action sequence or a sudden reveal. So since I somewhat knew what was going to happen, I didn't mind. Anyway, the opening scene is with Park making an appearance in the Pentagon, a well-protected place. People were observing the island that was crushed and had a distinguishable cross that, as viewers, we know Park had something to do with. So forgive me for the mispronunciation ahead, but they used the term Sharkyu, which is also brought up in a flashback from Kang. Based on the first time it is used, the many people are shocked and scared. It is most likely some type of power, and based on the flashback, it is power that some people can possess and others cannot. This is something that will definitely be brought up in future episodes. For now though, it seems characters in the tournament are only using their physical abilities, as demonstrated by our main characters and side main characters' fights with extras. It showcased their talent and individual skill set they bring into the tournament no matter how brief it was. It makes the anticipation for more difficult fights all the better. Which, speaking of characters, we get some more background on our 3 main characters. I remember the manhwa starting mainly from their point of view and their reasons for entering the tournament before the real action started. In this case, it started off with the action and sprinkled some background in this episode. It is essentially broken down as Jin wants to fight stronger people. He is especially motivated since his defeat at the hands of the blonde guy. Han says he wants money, and we see clips of him visiting someone in the hospital with the ventilator. And he later notes the administrators of the tournament have the technology to heal any wound. So this can correlate to his reason of participating in a tournament that rewards the winner whatever they desire. Yu's wish is to revive her family's sword dojo and find a strong successor to carry on the legacy. Of the 3 right now, Jin is already getting what he desires, which is to fight strong people and get stronger. So I think we will see something change so that that's not his only desire. My prediction, the deeper we go into the anime, the more we will learn of the characters' desires. And the more episodes there are, the more we will learn about our 3 characters. We did see them bonding over finding Yu's sword and working together. This also lets us see a bit of Yu's past. She learned with that particular sword at a very young age and admits she made sacrifices to learn such as not getting to hang out with friends or paint her nails with the other girls. So we do see a more in-depth background on Yu, more than the other 2 characters. The next episode may show either Han's or Jin's backstory of how and why they learned to fight. One thing is for sure, they are willing to help others. This is more noticeable in Jin's case, where he intervened in the fight between Go and Kang. That scene where Jin was being led out of the arena, he looked really bummed out. What I don't know is if he was bummed from the threat of punishment or that he was not allowed to continue the fight. I am more inclined to believe he was bummed out about not continuing the fight. because his grin did not show remorse when you called him out for being a busybody. Now that I think about it, this episode followed the same rhythm as the previous one. Park makes an appearance in the beginning and then it ends with Jin fighting Kang. Only this time, the fight ends with Park himself interfering, bringing that cycle to a close. Question is, where will the next episode pick up? All I can say for sure is I'm glad it didn't end in a cliffhanger again. And I appreciate the clever way Webtoon and Crunchyroll's logo appear in the ring as a way to show the tournament sponsors, because this is something many have been waiting for. I've read this manhwa, Tower of God and Noblesse, and I've always thought they would make fantastic anime. I've read other manhwas, for example, Cheese in the Trap and Orange Marmalade. With that said, I'll wrap this up by saying my favorite scene in the episode is when Kang is beating Go so badly while telling Go to say "forgive me" and basically beg for his life. And Go's reaction? To not say it. Whether from sheer force of will or spite, he does not give Kang what he wants. For Kang's part, this makes him angrier, since in Go's position, he has said it before and strives to make others say it as well. Maybe to take out the anger he has for himself for having said it to someone else. Either way, my favorite part was Go sticking to his convictions and not giving in. And those are my thoughts for the second episode. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and let us know your thoughts on this episode. We are curious about what you think. And if you're interested in Larmaga's thoughts on this episode, check out our Instagram page. Until next time, bye!